This podcast is brought to you by Agent Hyrule the Realtor, a property realtor to meet your needs. Dalam segala urusan jual beli, asset progression and divorce cases, yeah, and whatever else.
Guys, kalau nak tahu lebih lanjut tentang macam mana servis dia, boleh bantu korang. You all boleh calling. Boleh text saja di talian 89-200-900 atau 89-200-900.
Or you all can look for him over on Facebook, Agent Hyrule the Realtor, or over on Instagram, search for Agent Hyrule. We are very sure that he will be more than happy to assist you.
Jadi dapatkan khidmat Agent Hyrule the Realtor, the young ones. Tell your mother, tell your father about our awesome sponsor. Dan mana tahu they are looking to buy or sell. Support us by supporting him. So this is not too different.
Yeah.
Run it.
Yeah.
Roll it.
You're now listening to
Not Too Deep Podcast.
Hey, what's up? I'm Yak and
I'm Filza
I
Izzati.
am Rani.
I'm Shah.
Welcome back to the not too sorry not too different podcast discussing generational differences and a place for us to prove that we're right. This is
It's okay. You can prove yourself right. We don't intend to prove ourselves right. We let our work do the work.
Okay, alright. It started already. Yeah, Filza, Rani and Shah.
And this is part 2 of episode 2.
Yeah.
So on episode 1 we left off with
Episode 2.
On episode 2 part 1 we left off with Filza saying that she's proud of Rani lah. Right. So why?
Because he knows what he wants.
Because you know what he wants. And I think that stems off from stereotype mindset lah.
I want to open this can. So basically,
Cannot.
diam siya. No, so basically, I feel like this is an I feel like this is an extreme because you are talking to two like Gen Zs that know what they want to do.
Okay.
You know, you're not looking at the other parts because I know a lot of people that are just going to school because they have to go to school. A lot of people that want to do this, want to get into like let's say audio production because their parents did audio production and stuff like that.
Right.
So like, what about that? Because we didn't really highlighted that part.
But that's why she says she's proud of you because she knows how many people.
No, because I feel like that time we were talking about it, and after that, Yat said like how all of us actually know how we what we want to do because of why, because of the stuff that we consume, and all the other contributing factors. But then there are also quite a significant amount of people that don't quite a significant amount of people
Kalau
that don't know
aku like, kalau tak aku quite.
quite an amount of people that don't know what they want to do, even though they are in a school that is very specific to what you're gonna do in the future. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But do you know what you want to do actually at that point of time bila kau kat at that age?
Okay, before aku answer that, aku rasa the stereotype that we have that we think that you don't know what to do comes off, or rather stems off from our own insecurity, bro.
Tak pun insecure Syah.
Kita
You're doing fine.
Confidence kita tak cukup confidence.
you're insecure.
You are enough.
Don't know what for.
You are enough. You are
We are
enough.
proud of you.
But aku tahu One Direction. That is so lit, bro.
Oh, lit.
No lah. It stems off our own insecurity. Macam like I've mentioned before, we come from a sandwich generation of those.
Tahu lah, pasal kau
before
punya
us.
perut macam makan banyak sandwich ya.
Aku tengah lapar. We come off from that generation where our parents grew up without internet,
Yeah.
right? And we grew up
Dinosaurs.
without internet halfway, and then when we're in our like teens ataupun 20s, kita got the power of the internet. And we become trolls and we
Kau how old are you again? 37.
Yeah.
Oh, dulu bila Jesus punya last supper kau turun masak. Kau ambil order, is it?
tak lah, Syul. Dulu time dinosaur beranak aku dah ada kat situ, Syul.
Kau tolong support
Aku
Kau
support.
kan.
Let's not go there, bro. Let's not go there. we don't want to be offending people.
Back to sandwich.
Yeah, back to sandwich.
Back to sandwich.
Yeah, back to
Kau pun
sandwich.
lapar
Aku lapar gila.
Like pasal kita, macam aku cakap lah, kita tengok things that we consume. Kita grew up watching sitcom like Friends, ataupun the Malay sitcom macam Bara,
Yeah.
Anak Metropolitan 1,
Pocukang.
Pocukang.
Yeah.
Like you see those kind of jobs macam like all these labouring jobs, bro. Like waitressing. Kalau kita tu Bara, orang kerja part time waitressing.
Fun fact, the script writer for Phua Chu Kang is my teacher.
Oh.
Oh, so fun.
That's what I want to say.
like when we watch Friends, you see all the jobs they hold, right? Only Joey, how you doing? Only Joey. sorry, inside joke.
Inside joke.
So like Joey is the only actor among the friends, right? So kita pun macam realize that all this arts world, macam this entertainment industry is something that is okay, it's almost a non-existent thing within your group of friends. Kan? So we don't know where to go lah. Macam like we grew up watching like this kind of job, like lawyer, doctors, all these professional professions yang macam at a standard yang tinggi. So kita look at it like, oh, that's the pinnacle of a job, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know of any other things. Then internet happened, bro. And then Justin Bieber went viral while singing on YouTube, and he became a singer, and then it became a thing, content creation. Like before that, content creation didn't even exist, kan? So kita jadi confused lah. Like we are divided between like what we know and what we are consuming or rather get excited about.
Yeah.
Aku rasa
get really excited about it.
dulu dia tengok TikTok kat batu lah.
Dulu
dia baca scripture kan.
Dulu TikTok pada kita is just grandfather clock, bro.
Kelakar je.
No. Nursery rhyme apa? TikTok dickery dog.
We got the joke the first time lah.
Kau tak payah explain.
I need to explain lah. So yeah lah. So that's why we have this insecurity that we thought that everyone at that age wouldn't know what to do, but you guys know. Yeah. And why is that? It's because of the things that you consume lah, kan. Korang siang-siang dah tahu what you want to do.
Yeah. Because not only about like career and everything lah. Aku rasa about macam passion also. I found my passion only at the age of like 23, 24. Then aku realise that, oh, I actually like doing acting. Yeah, and even I jump into theatre and everything. So I didn't actually know what I am good at the point of time. Yeah, so it was like a late age that I realised what I want to do for career and what I want to do as a side passion.
Yeah. So bila kita cakap pasal macam like passion, like some of us, kita make our passion our career, right? But tak tahu mana satu. Macam untuk aku, kita buat banyak benda apa? Kita buat banyak benda. Muda-muda aku nak jadi ni, nak jadi tu, nak jadi ni, nak jadi tu. Dah besar gini, besar in size and age. Aku pilih buat semua.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Rounded.
All-rounder and rounded.
So Shah, what do you want to do when you grow up?
When I grow up.
When I grow up.
When you grow up. I go to SP, Media Arts and Design, media more specifically, because I want to make content lah. I want to create content like shit like this. Okay. Then that's why when I got too far, I got to meet
Kau mabuk
Tak ada, dia tengah panic, bro. Time dah curfew.
Curfew.
Curfew later guys.
Dia tengah panic, dia macam balik. Syollah, mak aku dah letak beg kat luar. Syollah, I'm gonna be homeless. Syollah, how am I gonna ask Syed if I can sleep at bunker? Syollah, dia dah panic. All these thoughts are in his head already.
It was
dah tak boleh fikir tu,
bingit aku rimas. And then no lah, it's by chance that I met you, right? Then I found out that actually I didn't know who you were. Then kau buat a lot of production shit.
You didn't know who I was?
No, don't take it
Tak
personal.
Google.
Semua orang kena
Kau
ayat
Google lah.
Semua orang kena Hidayat Nordin
Kau gila, semua orang kenal. Tak lah.
Oh, Drake
Kau
tak
gila.
kenal kawan.
Drake ke?
Dah lapar, dah penat, dia dah merepek.
You've been here for 2 long weeks. Tak mandi, tak tukar baju.
See the dedication that we put in
Running
for
out
you
of
all,
shit
you know.
to say.
Yeah.
Hey, where were we? Yeah.
What you want?
You met.
You want to go home?
That's not one.
Shasha nak balik.
I need to go home. If not, I cannot continue doing this. I'll be grounded. Right?
Yeah.
I make content. I think when I was younger, my interest or my passion wasn't necessarily to make content. So I think something that I really wanted to do was just entertain. Yeah, then that medium for me is through making content lah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that's why I knew what I wanted to do.
So, Rani?
I wanted to be a footballer, bro.
Sama lah.
I wanted to be a footballer when I was like actually as soon as I knew what football was until I get screwed over by my coach. I wanted to be a footballer. But then for the entire
Name
life
drop.
that
Name drop him.
your
Eh.
uncle, no.
Don't blame it on someone else. Blame it on yourself.
Yeah. But anyway, my entire life I knew that I wanted to do one out of two things.
Two things
Anyway, it was either playing football or making music. Yeah. And because ever since I was young, I was always listening to the radio like 24/7, bro. I knew every word to the song in the radio and stuff like that. And then because I gave up on football, I wanted to make music.
Yeah.
And then also growing up with a family that was like a family that didn't really have any background in music. I didn't know how to play any musical instrument and stuff like that. So like I still have this passion for this music thing, but what do I do? So I decided to dive into the pathway of an audio engineer, a sound engineer. And then of course after you learn being a sound engineer, being around musicians, you will pick up a guitar, you'll pick up the drums and stuff like that. So like right now I know what I want to do, and I'm pretty sure I've put in too much time and too much effort to want to give up on it.
Yeah.
Eventually, you know. So like
How long has it been that you've been putting it?
like 4 years, and it's not 4 years like 4 years 2 hours a day. It's like 4 years almost every single day, every single hour of the day.
Yeah.
So I've dedicated myself to, if this doesn't work out, I cannot do anything else, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And that comes off to the very idea of putting value to what you've learned. Yeah. Pasal macam like I don't know lah. I'm not generalizing things, but I know of some people who like after putting in like 3-4 years worth of effort, it's not working out for me. They change. I mean, I even have people telling me like if it's after 3 years it's not working out for you, then it's time to change. I think it's the right mindset.
It's reasonable lah.
It's reasonable, but don't change entirely lah. Right, like consider whatever effort you
Just
put in.
shift.
Yeah, just shift. Like Shah was stuck, right? Now
Move ah.
get unstuck.
I've
Get
renovated.
unstuck.
From where?
Get unstuck from wherever you're
From
stuck lah.
the
Like
washing machine.
Hello, stepsister.
I'm stuck.
No lah. But what I mean is get unstuck. Macam kau imagine like imagine I've put in like 15-16 years worth of effort, and then
100,000 hours probably.
Probably like I can tell you honestly, I've never had a break for the longest time. The last time I remember I had a break was whenever I went on overseas trip with my wife. Like pergi umrah ke, pergi honeymoon ke.
Kau dah pergi umrah?
Dah bro.
Tak nampak macam.
Dah bro. Like whenever I went to all these trips with my wife, baru aku punya work
Brain shuts down a bit.
a bit. But even then, it doesn't get shut down totally.
Yeah. I think the last time like I got a break was when I went to KL with my family. But then I felt very agitated, you know. I'm not doing work. What the hell am I doing right now? Like I need to touch a laptop. I need to touch a fader at least. You know what I mean?
Like aku pergi I remember when I went to Borobudur, Jogja.
Baramundi?
Borobudur.
Borobudur.
Jakarta,
Jakarta.
ya kan Pak?
Yeah. I went there, right? It was meant to be a relaxing trip tau. Tapi
Honeymoon ke berapa tu?
tak tahulah. The horny moon cik.
Hey, yo.
No, I'm kidding. It was a honeymoon trip on my
Kidding, takut.
It was for my birthday trip.
When this episode release, kena sound.
I love you, wife.
Shout out.
Shout out lah. But over there, pasal tempat dia lawa sangat, I get inspired by so many things. When my wife was sleeping at night, I was busy writing script, bro.
What is in your mind?
Why you so excited?
What is in your mind?
Pasal you cakap, the tempat so lawa, I got horny.
My wife was sleeping
I
beside
got
me.
honeymoon.
No, that place is so inspiring. Like in the end, I wrote a lot. I wrote a lot of things there.
Yeah.
In fact, half of my poem in my poetry collection book. I'm a
I
published
bought.
Optimist.
You have
Yeah,
a book?
Optimist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
optimist.
Masih jual kan?
Yeah.
Ah, jangan,
I still have
siapa
like
yang masih berminat?
less than 10 copy je.
Yeah.
Yeah. So half of the poetry inside it was written in Jogja.
Oh.
So yeah, because it was so inspiring. Like I even wrote a song, bro, there. And like Rani, I love music growing up.
Yeah.
I love singing actually. I could not play any musical instrument. In fact, my entire family, none of them know how to play musical instrument. I only know DK Barat, dung 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 dung, rebana kan. So
Tung tak tung.
so whatever melody I wrote, composition, and semua, it's just of melodies and I have to meet with different people to like sort of instrumentize it. And bila going back to this, like I don't have any break. Macam like, when was the last time I had a break? Aku kadang-kadang tadi, literally tadi aku just telling my wife, I just want one whole day where I can just sleep and shut out. But it's so hard, bro. It really is so hard.
And it takes a toll on your mental also, you know, because
Yeah.
you're not doing work, you know.
Yeah.
You feel like very
Macam
unproductive
agitated
and
gitu,
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, what am I doing, sir? Everyone is hustling, sir. Everyone is pushing for where they are. Why am I slacking? The most I can slack is like 1 hour. But itu pun otak aku tengah gerak with something else lah. Like and then like recently ni dah macam semua cerita aku je kan. Like recently someone asked me like, what do you do for a living? Bro, it's so hard to answer.
Yeah.
I literally do everything. And then the pakcik even asked me like, where do you have time? Kau tak tidur ke? Kau tak rehat ke? And then aku realise, bro, aku tak tidur tak rehat saja.
Kau tidur bila kau boleh, bukan bila not bila kau boleh. Kau tidur bila kau perlu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only sleep when you need to sleep.
Yeah. So dia macam like aku balik 3-4 AM, like after podcast, after doing whatever content creation, recording whatever, I stay over until like 3-4 AM writing script, right? And then the next day I go to teach, and then aku balik, come back here.
Kadang-kadang kalau aku tidur kat sini dengan ayat, nanti aku cuddle dia saya. Aku
Tak
cuddle
sih,
dia.
tak pernah tidur sini sih. Yeah, only them lah. But yeah lah, that's for me because I grew up in wanting so much, and it stems of my own insecurity. Yeah, it stems of my own insecurity. I'm not glamorizing it. It's not healthy, bro. It really is not healthy.
It's not healthy.
It's not
Honestly,
healthy.
it will eventually make you break, but the scary part is when, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that moment.
Yeah, and when you break, bro, this break thing, it will come a lot of time.
Yeah.
It will come in a lot of forms, in a lot of shape. And when you break, bro, kau nak restart balik, God.
Yeah. And where is that where did that drive and motivation that was driving me all this while suddenly is gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so tough.
Maybe because of
kita
your
topik apa actually?
maybe masa yang kau
Tak apa, dah
cakap
segue. Let's go with it.
let's
Let's
go
go
with
with
it.
it.
Jogja
Let's
tu
go with
kan, why you keep thinking of work? Because aku rasa like macam of what you do, like kau you write, so that's why like whatever that you see in other countries also, it will somehow apa tu
Inspire lah.
inspire you
Yeah.
to write. Aku kalau kerja customer service kat luar negeri, aku nak buat apa? Buka email, aku nak pergi suruh call
Tak lah.
customer.
Kalau kau pergi, example kau pergi Bali pe resort lawa kan. Terus cakap, bagus customer service. Kau masuk, kau try. Cepat ni, lipat ni salah. Right.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, so keep my mind
You're getting a
my brain
massage.
working.
Actually, you sit down.
Extra service?
Dia tengah urut kan, urut. Oh, sedap eh. Kat mana tu? Sini eh. Oh, okay. Ibu baring pula. Ini apa? Customer service apa?
No, sometimes when I go to a massage place or what, right, then aku akan explain dengan my partner, okay, this is actually, walaupun orang tu dah explain, but dia tak explain betul-betul, bro. Aku selalu kena macam, okay, so deep tissue, because I used to work in the spa, so as a receptionist, okay, I'm not a massage therapist, okay, and then lepas tu aku akan cakap, okay, deep tissue is where, Twina is where they will work into your pressure points and everything. So like macam,
Habis magic
give
tissue?
the knowledge, I give the right. I'm saying, sometimes the customer service tu tak top notch kan. Aku macam more.
Yeah. No, but for us as creatives, of course we have our own ego also. Like when we see someone else work, kita macam like, not bad, quite good but maybe you could do this, maybe you could do that. And likewise bila orang tengok kita punya work pun sama.
Yeah.
So I think it applies to all jobs
Correct.
lah.
And then also I think the most unhealthy thing about our industry is when we see a work, right, that gets the recognition that they want, but then we feel like, what is this
Correct.
product, sir?
Yeah.
Why are they getting the recognition? I put in more work, I probably can like do better than them, but then I'm not getting the recognition, you know? And that's where the delayed gratification comes in lah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Right.
Check back to episode 1 for that.
Yeah, listen back to episode 1 where we talk about delayed gratification. Like, so Shah, how panic are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm shitting my pants, bro. I'm shitting my
That's
pants.
12:05 sah. You are 5
Time check,
minutes off your
12:06.
curfew.
Yalah, it's 5 minutes past midnight, bro. Lagi 5 minit kau dari itu siapa
Hey,
mungkin.
this is new territory to me. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been out so late doing nothing.
Really?
Really?
But it's work though. So
This is work lah.
Yeah, it's work,
Right, yeah.
yeah.
So,
Tapi- But I'm still scared as fuck lah. Hey, I cannot even swear. They're gonna listen to this.
Kita
I'm
bleep.
scared as freak.
kita akan bleep lah. We will bleep out. Yeah, so when we talk about like passion and drive and what we know,
Go check $29. Sorry.
yeah, bro, harga is crazy
No,
right
it's
now.
always from here.
COE dah naik bro. Cost of everything.
Yeah lah, when we talk about like what we want to do growing up, what you want to do growing up, what we become growing up, it's very important to know that there are different variables also that can happen
Yeah.
anytime. Kita tak tahu pun kita boleh hidup sampai that point of time.
And
So make use of your time wisely.
Yeah.
Like
you know,
pressing the record button.
yeah. Imagine right, you have. I don't know the exact number for sure. Imagine if you have like $62,000 in your bank account right now, and then you have to use it up, and then if you don't use up the next day,
habis hilang.
no, it will
Restart lah.
restart balik. Kau tak rasa rugi ke kalau kau tak make use of it?
That's the analogy of how much time you have a day.
Yeah. It's wasteful, bro, if you don't make full use of the time. And I think from what I understand is, or from what I observe, korang punya generation don't really have much hobbies or side interests, right? And somehow that have a good and bad side to it also. Like the good side is you can get more focus into what you want to do, but the bad side is you don't know, like you can never stumble into something accidentally. Yeah. Like I'm sure Filza stumbled into acting accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I stumbled into theatre accidentally.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you don't have any side passion, project, interest, you don't know if you're gonna stumble into it accidentally. So Shah, what do you do in your free time?
Oh, I answered yes now. And you don't believe me. I legit crochet.
Yeah, you never know. So you might be a full-time knitter.
No, I don't want.
If
Full time knitter. The way he said it is kind of crazy.
Aku kan watch dekat
My
rocking chair.
knitter.
You
My
watch the
knitter.
rocking chair.
No, on my bed. I like making. Yeah.
Okay.
So what have you made?
What have I made? I made a rose
Oh.
for my mother and for my
Do a bag
girlfriend.
lah, a sling bag.
Sling bag?
Yeah.
No, I don't want. Now
Why?
I just buy it, bro. I'm lazy.
No, for other people, not for yourself.
It's a passion thing, but not that passionate.
Okay, I
Like,
understand.
little things. I got commissioned to make a beanie before.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I should make matching ones for all of us.
Yeah,
Actually,
we
now that I
should.
think about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Sharin the Knitter.
Stop saying it like that.
You want Sharin the Knitter or Sharin the?
Let's not go there.
Aku tak faham.
It's okay. Like Rani, so what do you do on your free time? I know you used to play kompang.
Oh.
I don't play anymore.
Why?
I got no time.
Yeah.
Like once something that once was a hobby to me has now been my entire life. Yeah, you can say that it's unhealthy or it's a healthy thing because like as much as possible, like this hobby has now been my entire like livelihood. But then
Life mission lah.
but then now that I think about it, I don't really have a hobby anymore,
Yeah.
because it has now been my entire life, and that's kind of sad lah.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Tanya aku apa hobi?
Kau punya hobi apa?
Main bowling.
Badminton lah kan?
Bowling.
Oh,
Dia badminton
oh,
main dengan Naim je.
Apa? National bowler apa kau tak tahu?
Dululah.
Aku boring-boring.
Bukan
Kau ada
national
bola,
lah.
that bola, right?
Yeah.
Aku boring-boring.
Aku ada
ball bearing,
bola.
bro.
No, I'm saying that you have that
Yeah, I have
bola.
6 bowling balls lah. Yeah, but I'm not really a professional lah. Just suka-suka je now. Yeah, but it's fun. I bowl
I bowl.
Badminton.
badminton.
Aku tahu kau
for
tahu
fun.
badminton, yeah.
Badminton, ping-pong.
Yeah.
I'm quite good at ping-pong.
Lari?
Tak boleh.
Kalau kerja dengan anjing kau lari laju tak?
Laju. Okay, backstory guys. There was this one time, aku actually tengah having gout. And you know how slow I
You
walk
have
when I
gout?
have gout? Yeah,
Yeah, yes, go.
Damn.
Damn, bro. It's a rich man's disease lah. And so, one time kita ada rehearsal dekat chalet tau. Habis there's a pack of wild dogs, bro. Kita dah jauh macam, Syah, wild dog. Habis kita tak tahu dia dah datang dekat. Habis dia dah datang dekat. Aku lari first, Syah. Aku.
No, he was sitting at this tempat duduk. Then he literally macam langkah at that high seat to run into the chalet.
And I'm freaking
Laju
fast.
gila sia. Laju gila.
Yeah, and I'm freaking fast, okay? So when the need arrives, I'll be fast lah.
Kalau kena polis.
Ha?
Kalau kena polis.
Dulu laju je.
Aku shock saya, aku pernah saya. Tiba-tiba polis tu slow bro. Aku jadi macam Usain Bolt saya. Kau
Adrenaline,
shock
bro.
Adrenaline. Dia macam fight or flight lah saya.
Ya. Adrenaline gila babi. Aku tak pernah lari dari polis. Aku budak baik. Ya.
Tak, props. Ni semua cerita hanya
Semata-mata.
hiburan semata-mata.
Mata-mata.
Yeah.
Just for entertainment purpose.
Yeah.
Ya, aku dulu macam Syarin bro. Curfew by 10 PM.
Sampai which age?
Your Gojek is arriving in 5 minutes
12.
It's
Yeah.
okay. My partner still ada curfew, really.
How old
But
is
actually, he's 32 this year.
3 a.m.
About that.
I'll
Tapi no. The thing is that at 11 PM, the mother will always text. Yeah, which is sweet lah, macam cute lah.
To his parents.
No, as in his mother will text him. Like mana?
Oh,
Berapa nak balik?
No, I think generally a lot of our people, right, they have this curfew thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me was
Depends
different.
lah.
It's not because mak aku tak sayang aku.
Yeah, it depends. Depends on
Yeah,
the
it's because
parents
I
lah.
grew up independent. Yeah, aku dah tinggal seorang apa? Aku nak balik ke tak balik suka hati aku lah.
Yeah.
Kau tinggal seorang?
Yeah, I grew up seorang.
Damn.
That's a story for a different
Yeah,
episode.
different episode.
So I think that's all the time we have for you today.
Yes.
It's all the time I have for sure kan.
Kita terpaksa end kat sini
5 minit
sebab
Grab.
Syarin bergrab dah nak sampai. Kalau tak dia balik, dia dah kena hantar petapis.
Petapis Indonesia ke Malaysia?
Pesantren.
Pesantren.
Ya,
Petapis,
Pak, ya.
pesantren.
Kena buang rumah. Okay, this has been awesome.
It's been not too different, Shah, Rani. Alright, wrapping it up. We'll see you all next week.
And don't forget, support us by supporting our sponsors.
Can we read out the sponsor punya tu again, the script?
Just for this part. Okay, Syarin, come on. Let's improve your English. You read the whole thing.
What?
The whole sponsor shout out.
But must read slowly ah.
Screw you all.
Okay, guys, come on. Give him a round of motivation. Not applause, okay? Applause are for things that are achieved.
You all just doing this to bahan me.
Okay, tutup. Dia nak balik.
Yeah, guys. So, call him, our agent, our sponsor.
89200900.
Yeah, give him a call. Look up for him over on Instagram, Agent Hyrule, or over on Facebook, Agent Hyrule the Realtor. It has been fun. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Oker!